My life? Okay, good. Good. Morning. Morning, motherfuckers. Look at the crust on that nose. Holy shit. Face is all red because I've been scrubbing it anyway. Oh, just got up. Well, not really. I got up like an hour ago, but just got done with my morning routine. Cleaned the shower, took my medication, ate my oatmeal. If it looks like a murder scene, it's because it's blueberries. Oh. It is exactly 10 minutes before their feeding time, so they're begging. They're in beg mode. This is what they do. I don't think y'all ever seen them do this before. Sometimes they get a little rowdy and talkative, but I don't think you that because I feed them before I film or what have you. You guys are just gonna have to wait. Yeah. Oh, happy Mario movie day. We're going to see the movie. Stacy's probably up, lingering in the bedroom. She don't want to come out because I'm filming. I have happy. Oh, I got a new avatar for my profile. It's a boot. Get it? Is Turboot? It's is Turbo OT. Is Turbo off topic? But I'll take the boot, obviously. So what is this? Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Oh, we got to keep everyone feel safe. Build a positive chat. Build a positive chat. A positive chat. Come on, be positive. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Man, I can't just stream. I have to. Uh-oh. We're playing Pop the Grape. What a nig. Straight up, he bullies him so much. He's the biggest fucking pansy ever. When the white one was little, I constantly had to pull him off of him because he was being too rough. Constantly. And then when the little one turned into the big one, not even before he was bigger, but when he was still smaller, he clapped back. And it was like one hot week where he was clapping back every time. Then after that, it was over. The big one didn't play, didn't bully him that much anymore. But now he does it really weaselly. He like picks and chooses his moments. He'll never want to play. He'll never want to, roughhouse and clown around. Every single time that one wants to play, whose name is Lakitu, by the way. Every time Lakitu wants to play, he'll like paw at him or something like that. And then, the gray one, he'll just run off like a little bitch and hiss and shit like that. Unless he, unless he's in the mood to play, then he kind of bullies, he slaps around. He doesn't play traditionally. He's always mean, slapping, biting and stuff like that. This one just lets him do it. But such a bitch. Don't have tons to talk about. No topics at hand. Well, I guess I have a couple of topics. The Mario movie, #1. State of my channel. I'm up to 20 subs. I got the new, looking at it right now, I got the new, the boot avatar. And I'm up to 20 subs. Yay! They fucking purged straight up 10 of them. I had like 30. 29. I had 29 subs. They purged 10 of them. They purged, not for my other channel, they purged 30. They purged 30. So I had way more bot accounts per per user on this channel. I'm not really sure why that was. Not really sure what that's about. But yeah, I'm up to 20 subs, real people. That's good, I guess. I would like beggars can't be choosers. Most of my viewers are probably going to be passersby, wanting to know what the fuck this train wreck is. And that's fine. That's fine. I caught 5 views on my last stream, not live, but after the fact in VOD form. So some of you guys are watching my shit. And yeah, is that going to be the state of this channel? For the time being. Don't expect a daily stream. But I am going to make an effort to kind of make this be my my routine. I want to get up and turn off that fan, but if I do, they're gonna think it's time to eat. Coffee's good. Having my barrel cask coffee Stacy got me. Freshly made in the French press. The other half is hers. She's yet to get up. Are you getting up yet? She said no. Is it because I'm streaming? They won't be able to see you straight up. You're not naked, are you? Bring that booty out here. I got your coffee all ready for you. Did she say fuck you? Bitch, I will slap the shit out of you. Did you say fuck you? No. But yeah, we're going to go see the Mario movie today. A rare appearance. Coffee's ready. Yep, we're going to see the Mario movie today. We could have done it in 3D, but I was watching some of the trailers. Okay, so I don't know. I'm torn on 3D. I don't want to just see any movie in 3D. It's got to be like Avatar, filmed with 3D in mind. And so looking back at the trailers and shit, it's pretty obvious it was 3D in mind. There's a lot of like strange camera angles, everything in your face, stuff like that. So I probably should have, but I don't know. I kind of felt like that would have distracted from the overall movie experience. It would have been cool, but I want to enjoy the movie. I want to enjoy the pop and colors. I want to enjoy the visual experience, the audio visual experience. I wanted to enjoy everything, not just, be mesmerized by 3D effects while my brain was on overload. I wanted to take kind of like if you're playing a video game. It's like, I could turn ray tracing on, and see that and experience that. That's pretty cool. But then, the frame rate will tank and I can't push as high a resolution. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I was thinking of. And we got the I don't even know what it's called, the upgraded, the big screen, the big nice screen that's not 3D. We reserved our tickets. We also reserved our seats as well. We got in there early online on fandango.com, who pays for and doctors their reviews for movies, especially if they're woke. That's so weird. It's so fucking weird. How can the media be so flipped on certain things? I get politics. Everyone has their opinions, and not every person, is gonna want the same thing and shit like that. But how can you come out with a movie that's so fucking retarded? That's just stereotypes through the ass. And they're trying to label it as woke. It's just a horrible movie. And all the critics give it a thumbs up. And no one watches it. Everybody hates it, right? How do you have a disconnect like that? How does this happen? How does this fucking happen? It's crazy to me. Anyway, we reserved our seats. We got our prime seats right up front, right. So there's the aisle, the front aisle, right? We don't like the front ones because then we got to watch the movie like this. So, and we don't like it all the way in the back either in the nosebleeds. We're right up front in the center. They got a little bar there, so you could wheel crippled people and kind of park them there. But we get to put our feet up on the bar with the seats. It's good. It's good stuff. Right fucking there, as close as we can before the aisle. Prime seats, prime fucking seats. That'll be fun. We're going in a couple of hours. We're supposed to be leaving at what time is it? We're supposed to be there. What time are we supposed to be there? She can't hear me. She's in the bathroom with the fan on. My hair is looking quite fluffy today. Quite fluffy today. You know, when I have it short and my hair growing out a little bit, it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously I got the receding hairline going on, but it looks good. It looks good. I was looking back at the thumbnails of some of my older photos on my older videos here on this channel where I have my head almost completely shaved. It just exasperates it so fucking much. So fucking much. And then when I have my hair out long and it's kind of doing what the fuck ever, it exasperates the issue as well. So I'm rocking the short hairdo for the next decade. I think I've made the decision. I've experimented. I think the decision is made. I think I'm rocking the short hairdo, at least for the foreseeable future. I might last a decade, maybe not. It depends if it gets worse. It could just, this is it. This is as bad as it's going to get. That happens sometimes. I don't think we're that fortunate, though. I don't think we're that fortunate. So hopefully this will last a decade if we're lucky. Less than that if we're unlucky, but I think I'm low rocking this from now on. Just got to keep it short. Mario movie channel update. That's about it. That's about all I have to say about that shit. Yeah, I'll have more interesting topics later. Maybe I'll talk about the Trump thing. Fuck it, I'll talk about it right fucking now. The Trump indictment. I voted for Trump. I wish I could say I voted for him twice. I wish I could say I voted for him twice. But I didn't. I voted for him just the once. So my Trump story is I didn't vote for the guy the first time not because I hated him. All that fucking hate, all that fake fucking hate, then the Trump derangement syndrome, that was never me. It's all fucking fake. It's all manufactured. Fucking my aunt, for instance, has TDS. She hates the guy, or she thinks she hates the guy. I've asked her why a couple of times. She can't tell me. The answer to that question is always name calling. Well, he's an asshole. Okay, you just called him an asshole, but why do you not like him? What did he do? What did he say? Nothing. No quotes, no actions, just doesn't like him. You know how it goes. You know how it fucking goes. So around this time, I never hated him. I never had Trump derangement syndrome. I've never been a dog pile, I gotta be in with the crowd type of a motherfucker. Never. Never. That's not been me. Going all the way back to my group home days. I got pictures. I might flash some one of these days. I got fucking pictures. Oh, the Bosnians will hate that. All the brothers, they were all in the fucking place. They were all in the joint. I just sent back I found an old photo of my boy Adis when he was there. In the picture, he was getting his hair cut by one of the staff members. He was high as fuck. He was high as fuck on coke. Anyway, I sent him that picture. Yeah, I might pop up some photos and shit. That'd be fun. Anyway, so going all the way back to those days, I was always the black sheep. I was always the odd man out. Sometimes it worked in my favor. Sometimes it's like, whoa, Turbo is a little based. Yeah, why aren't we, doing that? Sometimes it was like that. Sometimes I was the motherfucker. Turbo, why can't you just, right? It was always me. I never felt. Part of it came from being a little socially awkward. Hey, what's going on? Oh, she just cracked out of bed. What do you? Go feed him. Go feed him. Just you're gonna have to get some out of take a scoop out of Ridley's bowl. Check out that booty. Check out that booty. God damn, listen to him. Who's hungry? Oh. It's a madhouse every morning. We got a viewer. What's going on? Hey, what's going on, viewer? Are you a sub? One of my many subs, or are you just a passerby? Bitch is on his phone or something. Anyway, Trump. We were talking about Trump. Anyway, I've never been the guy to just dogpile and be part of the group. Going back to being a kid, I've always been on the outs. I don't do it intentionally, although I will admit I take some pride of being that guy who's being the black sheep. Even in my own family, I'm kind of the black sheep. But so during the first election cycle, my only concern is he wasn't. Well, my only concern is he wasn't a lifelong politician. He wasn't a career politician. All through my life, I've only seen career politicians as far as I could remember. The last president I remember being in office, even though I was around during the Reagan days, I don't remember anything. I was like a toddler during that. I first remember Bush Sr. That's the only thing I remember. So it's been career politician time, Democrat or Republican, ever since I was born. So, things have been running smoothly on both sides of the aisle up until this point, I guess. And so that was my only real concern. What if we get, I know the term now, the term is populist. We've never gotten a non-career politician in so long. And so when Trump came along, while everyone else had TDS, my only concern was he's going to fuck the system up. And he did, in a way, in a good way, in my opinion. But everybody thought, he'll get mad at someone and hit the nuke button. Turns out he was very anti-war. But that was my main concern going into it, is that we don't know what we were going to get. And while, yes, he was a bull in the china shop, he broke all the establishment toys, not ours. So I didn't vote for him the first time, but my mind was changed right after that. And the TDS with the rest of the world continued. And by the time the second election came around, I voted for him real quick. So sad to say I didn't get to vote for him twice. Well, I did get to, I just didn't. I didn't vote for him twice, but I did vote for him once. And coming up here, Scott C, what's going on? I see you on PlayStation, motherfucker. I see you on PlayStation. Yeah, I recognize you for sure. I recognize you, man. You're the to me, I never see you like in chat. I never see you watching or anything like that. I only see your gamer tag. Not gamer tag, your PlayStation network on my friends list. popping up every once in a while. You're on there all the time. You're on there all the fucking time. Did you peep my trophy list? I got my first platinum. Got my first fucking platinum. I play mostly on Xbox. That's why my trophies suck over there on PlayStation. But yeah, I got my PS5 right here. Maybe, let's see. I hope I don't fuck up the camera and the audio. Oh! What's going on, brother? Yep. You love my videos. What's to love? I'm just a fucking jackass talking shit. Yeah, good to see you from over here. As you know, I'm switching over to this channel. I'm probably saying shit you already heard before. You're like, yeah, I know. Don't give me this spiel, Turbo. But yeah, good to see you here, man. Good to see you. Makes me feel good. Anyway, so voted for him the once, and now he's being indicted in an. I'm trying to say this like I don't even know who I'm talking about. Either A, you support Trump, or B, you have Trump derangement syndrome. There's no talking to both crowds, that there's probably a very small margin of people. Like I said, during his first election cycle, before he was even elected into office for the first time, the only time, people had Trump derangement syndrome then. There was no middle ground person. I considered myself middle ground. Like, I didn't want to vote for him, and I didn't. I abstained. I wasn't voting for Hillary. So I noped out of that one. What's the phrase? Toss up between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. I wasn't voting for either. I wasn't playing that fucking game. But I was wrong. Turns out he's not a... Well, he is a giant douche. But what does he say? I'm a mean guy, but I work for you. I really don't think there is a middle ground guy who's like, you know what, he's not my favorite person, but I don't hate him. Or, you know what, I kind of like him, but, I'm not going to. I've never met one. I've never met a middle of the road guy. It's always I hate him or I love him. And of course, I live in Seattle. Everyone around here hates him or pretends to hate him. There's a chick. My mom actually knew her. I don't really know her. I've seen her once before, but she lives here in my complex down the way there. She has a huge Trump. I think it's a balloon. It's deflated now, but it was this huge, giant ass balloon. And it's Trump that looks like a Weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It looks like that. It's totally Trump, and he's wearing a diaper, and it says "fuck Trump." It's deflated, and she has it on her window. It's the huge fucking thing just on there. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy around here. But yeah. You see my trophies, grats on the plat. I think I did one. I can't fucking read because I'm illiterate. I'm not. Congrats on... It's live shit. Don't fucking judge me. Congrats on the plat. I think I did it in only 88 hours. Somehow I'd recommend Fallout 4 if you've got another. Bro. That is my planned second platinum. Oh, face reveal. Come here. Huh? Hey, we got a follower. You want to see Stacy?
No.
She says no. She says fuck off.
I'm going to drink my coffee.
Bro, Fallout 4. I know you don't see me. You probably see me talk about, Bethesda games and shit, here and there, but you're not plugged into Xbox. But I already have Fallout 4 and Skyrim 100% completed achievement-wise over there. That's part of the reason why I came over to PlayStation with the games, is because I already 100%ed them. I already did it all, and I had the hankering to go back and do it again. And I was like, well, let's do it again on PlayStation. I could go for the platinum. I was really, really hoping when they did the next gen patch for both games that, I could just earn all the achievements again. But on the Xbox side of things, this sucks. on the Xbox side of things, they just patched it. The smart delivery system on Xbox is really fucking cool, but it does have a con, which is that when you patch the Series X version of the game, it's the same game. It's the same fucking game through and through on an operating system level. It's the same SKU. It's able to detect whether you're playing on a Series S or a Series X or the Xbox One, and you play that version, which is really cool. But again, same fucking game, which means same achievement list. When I got the Anniversary Edition, the next, optimized for the Series X and S, it was the Special Edition. It is still the Elder Scrolls Special Edition that I bought and played a couple years beforehand. All the achievements were already unlocked. I was pissed. I dived into it again, played for maybe... You said you did it in 88 hours? Yeah, that's doable. Yeah, that's doable. I put in like, I don't even remember now, 140-ish hours this last playthrough. But I was taking my time and doing everything. Getting a lot of stuff. 88 hours, damn. Yeah, one thing I learned, you could definitely do that with the Platinum, but you can't do that on Xbox because the only real there's no Platinum equivalent on Xbox, which sucks. PlayStation trophies got Xbox beat, hands down, especially this gen on the PS5. Oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. So fucking good. But yeah, I switched and well, I didn't switch, but I got it on sale too, but I got Skyrim and I was playing it recently, got that Platinum, and I plan on doing the same with Fallout because I suspect when the new version of Fallout comes out, it'll be the same as Skyrim, meaning it'll just be the original Fallout game. It'll probably be Fallout Game of the Year edition, right? With a patch and some stuff, but it won't be like a new SKU. It won't be Fallout 4 Special Edition in the same way we got, Skyrim Special Edition. They'll probably call it like, I don't know, but I suspect it'll be the same bullshit and we won't get a new achievement list and I'll be forced to go over to PlayStation to play some new trophies or achievements or something like that. Nonetheless, even if it's not, I don't know, I'm kind of torn on that. I never really considered if they're going to have a new achievement list. Because here's something I didn't expect. I went through and I got all the achievements on both Fallout 4 and Skyrim for the Xbox. That means I went through and I got all the DLC achievements as well. My completion ratio is 100%, and they don't separate the DLCs on Xbox. Playing Skyrim though, getting the Platinum, you don't need to get everything. AKA, you don't need to get to level 75 for that legendary dragon achievement. That's part of the Dawnguard list, I believe. You don't need to do that to get the Platinum. All you need to do is just basically get the Oblivion Walker achievement, which is the big grind. Other than that, you're good. You're fucking good. So I could totally see how you did it in 88 hours. But that's one thing I learned is you don't need to do all the DLC to get the Platinum. If I'm playing over on Xbox and I get that new version, I have to get everything, which will suck. But here's the main thing, though. The last achievement I did get, which is probably the last achievement PlayStation users got as well, was that goddamn settlement achievement trophy. You know which one I'm talking about. That shit was a pain in the fucking ass. That was the last one I got, even after doing all the DLC and getting all the DLC shit. That was the last one I got, part of the main game. So I never considered the Fallout 4 list being the same. I mean, giving me a fresh list to earn achievements again, which will also mean I'm going to have to get all the DLC. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. I really don't fucking know. I don't know if just a patch will be able to do it, because one of the really good things I loved about Skyrim Special Edition is they didn't load up the DLC separately like it was back on the 360 and PS3. It was all in one build. It was all one cohesive experience. So having that in Fallout without having to load up Far Harbor separately, which the game fucking crashes on me every single time I come out of a building, out that open world, because it's so jank. Just having the whole thing in one cohesive experience would be really nice. But I never considered it actually having its own list on Xbox. So I don't actually. I think I'm going to get the Platinum. I think I'm just going to go for the PlayStation 5 version because my experience was really good playing Skyrim on PS5. Oh, fuck you. Really? How did you do it in 10 minutes? I watched a YouTube video too. It took me hours. It took me hours. I was doing it in Sanctuary, and then I felt like it wasn't going very well, and so I fucking relocated in a Red Rocket truck stop. I only had like 3 people there, so I could manage only a few people, and I was doing it that way. And there was a lot of time skip, fast forwarding time and sleeping for 24 hours at a time and watching that percent happiness meter go up 1% and doing that and then doing that for literally 2 weeks in-game time, and it's not moving. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to change something. Then I fucking build a fucking, oh, I hated it so much. Oh my God. Oh man, it was rough. It was rough, but I do think I'm going to get it on. I don't know, because I am an achievement guy. I don't like achievements better than trophies. I just like, I'm just invested. I'm invested. I'm going to get 400,000 achievement points this year. I'm at like 390 right now or something like that. Kind of lost track. I stopped counting, but I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there. I literally am in the top 0.1% of the world. 0.1, not 1%, 0.1%. I'm in the top 0.1% of achievements in the world. And that is the only thing I'm known for. I'm not really known for it. We got two, motherfuckers. We got 2. What's going on? Scott, you got a friend. I'm out when the coffee's out, but this is great. I got 2 people here. But like I said, don't expect this every day, but I'm going to try to do some sort of morning stream or whatever. I already took my shower, got all my shit. Maybe I'll do my diabetes shit in fucking in one of my videos because that's stupid. But yeah, I really enjoy you guys stopping by and everything live. This was cool. Usually I'm like fucking with you guys down in the comments. Someone will say something shitty thinking it's funny. Ah ha ha ha. Man, the fucking are you a 4chaner, Scott? I could never tell. I just assume all of my followers are, the 4chan crowd. They bounced. I said 4chan. They're like, whoa, what is this racist stream? But yeah, I just assume my followers are all 4chaners because, well, they're not normal, but I'm not normal. It's a good thing. It's fine. It's fine. I like them. Just I can't fathom, a normal person and being a fan of my content. Talk about Dragon Quest and stuff. It's the best one to start with. I've never played one. Ooh, best Dragon Quest. Okay, fraud alert. Okay, I like to call my ass out. So like with Final Fantasy, I'm playing through all the games right now in order, and I just beat number 4. Prior to that, prior to that, while I've played all of them, I never actually beat one. So I was like the last person to tell you what is the best Final Fantasy game. But now I got a couple under my belt. Same thing with Dragon Quest. I've actually not played a huge portion of Dragon Quest games. I've actually played more Dragon Quest spin-offs than the main games. So let me ask you this. Oh, really? Damn. You're from the UK? Oi! Is that how it goes? I like you less now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. All right, let me ask you this. In my opinion, there's more spin-offs too. There's like weird ones on Switch. There's like a Dungeon Diver one. Then there's some cell phone shit. Let me ask you this. What type of game... I'll wait and give you my response after you give me mine. What type of game do you enjoy? I know you're looking, you just want the best one to start off with. I know that's what you're looking for. But the answer might not be what you think it is. So answer this one. Do you enjoy traditional classic JRPGs? And when I say classic JRPGs, I'm not talking Final Fantasy. I'm not talking Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 15. I'm talking more your going back to Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 6. You know, I'm talking way back. Are you more of a classic JRPG fan, or do you think you would enjoy something like a survival crafting action RPG? Think of the Tales series, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Arise. Think something like that, but with, you know, more survival elements. Or do you think you would enjoy something more hack and slash, like a Dragon Warrior, you know, Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors on the Switch, like that sort of game. Masuo, I think they're called. Out of those three, which one would you think you'd enjoy the most? Because all of them are very viable. All of them are very viable options, and they're all very good, having played them. So, what I'm trying to say is, this is a weird, like, one-sided conversation, because I assume you're on a phone, because it takes you so long to fucking answer and stuff like that. But, all right, so so if you're not like a huge traditional JRPG fan, like if that's just not your bag, if you're like, I could maybe force myself to play one a year or one every other year, right? There's better options out there. You know, there's Persona 5. I heard Octopath Traveler is amazing. So that's a factor. I'm just thinking about this way too hard. Traditional Dragon Quest. Damn, man. Like I said, I really don't know, because I've beaten exactly one of them and played exactly two of them. So my answer is going to be one of the two. I got Dragon Quest VIII for the PS2. I don't know how hard that is to find. For a while there, Amazon was selling them for like $15. But I don't think that's the case now. The most accessible one is Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI-S. You get that on Xbox, PlayStation. I think on the PlayStation version... Yeah, on the PlayStation, I think you have both versions on there. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Because I know they came out with Dragon Quest XI-S for the Switch, and then later, when they ported it over to Xbox last, they had the basically the Switch version, which has more features, but it's less graphically, you know, visually appealing. And the PlayStation 4 version has, you know, which is the version I have. I played. It's in the other room. The game looks great. That's a good one. Just go with Dragon Quest 11. The survival crafting one? Yeah, shit. Low key, I like the Dragon Quest Builders games more than the main games. More than the fucking main games. There's a lot of charm, and I love the Akira Toriyama art, the Dragon Ball Z guy who does the games. They're all his creations, all his art style. Well, there you go. It's settled. Play Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is... I love Dragon Quest Builders, but it had a lot of flaws. Dragon Quest Builders 2 fixes a lot of that stuff and mainstreams the... Okay, so Dragon Quest Builders 2 is the way to go. It's way longer than you think, number one. Number two, it's not just Minecraft with a Dragon Quest skin over the top of it. It's its own thing, and they went all out and made it a robust storyline. Like there's an actual deep storyline there, character progression, characters, and all that shit. And the story is actually pretty fascinating too. The way it deals with, I don't want to spoil anything, but just the way it deals with like Dragon Quest Builders is like a weird sequel to the very first Dragon Quest game, story-wise, like with the Dragon Lord and stuff. It takes place after the fact. You know how these JRPGs go. Hero saves the day. Yay. In Dragon Quest Builders, it is assumed the hero failed. And so it's like an alternate history. It's like Ganon in the Dark World in Ocarina of Time type of a situation, right? The hero failed, and you get this version of history. So it's a weird sequel on that, on the first Dragon Quest. In Dragon Quest 2, Dragon Quest Builders 2, that is a sequel to the original Dragon Quest 2 in that way. It deals with Malroth, the god of destruction, and other things. But that's a wild and crazy one too. So they do some clever stuff there. But it is an actual robust experience. I would call Dragon Quest Builders an action RPG. Like there's leveling up and gear and all that stuff. It's just set in this craftable world where you could like pick up blocks and get items and stuff like that. And it's done very well. It's done very well. It's great. Like I said, it's not just Minecraft with a Dragon Quest skin on it. It's its own thing, and it's done very well, and it works amazingly well. I'm actually playing another one of these like crafting survival games right now. I'm playing Grounded on the Xbox. And while it's janky, and you could tell that they just slapped an arbitrary 1.0 on it and called it a full release, you could tell it's still in early access. It feels like an early access title. I'm not a fan of that. However, I have put in like 100 hours into the thing. I'm playing it co-op with Stacy right now. We're going to try to squeeze in a couple hours into that before we go. But it's an amazing game. It's an amazing experience. They're punching above their weight with that one. It's crazy. All these different crafting survival games. You know, it's not all Minecraft. Even though I'm a huge fan of Minecraft, it's not all Minecraft. Grounded is so much different. And then you got games like... Rust, right? And then there's Minecraft itself. Then there's Dragon Quest Builders, which is the cream of the crop in my opinion. So that is my recommendation. So good. I got all the achievements in that one too. I got it when it first came out. It came out on Switch and PlayStation. I picked it up on PS4, played the shit out of it, and then when it re-released and it came to Xbox, I picked it up. Well, it was on Game Pass, so I didn't purchase it, but I got it again day one on Game Pass, and I played it, and I got all the achievement points in that. I played through it twice. It's a rare... It's like Elder Scrolls Fallout level for me. Played through the fucking game twice, got all the shit. I didn't get all the trophies. I didn't get the platinum on the PS4 version, but I did get all of them in the Xbox version when I played it my second time around. So that should answer your question there. You know, just like Fallout and just like Elder Scrolls, I had to go through it twice. So check that out. And get Dragon Quest Builders 2. by the way. Dragon Quest Builders 1 and Dragon Quest Builders 2, they're both self-contained stories. You're not missing anything if you jump into the second one. We had a second guy here again, and he bounced out. But so you're not missing anything if you skip 1. 1 is very flawed. I will recommend you this, though. If you play 2 and you love it, like you absolutely love 2, then go back and play 1, just as a retrospective, just to see how things are different. It's more rudimentary. They do this annoying thing where they split up the game into chapters, and you like go through a portal to go to the next area or level, the next map, right? And you lose all of your gear, absolutely everything. You start off naked, straight up, and you got to start over again, which is counterintuitive to a crafting game like this, where you're building up your base and shit like that. That is one thing that they fixed in Dragon Quest Builders 2, because you have a main hub world that never goes away, and you could deck out an entire kingdom if you wanted to. So that's, yeah, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna fucking love it. Out of coffee, bro. Out of time. I gotta go. I am gonna try to keep these things short, but it was extremely fun talking with you. It was fucking cool. It's my dream that I have tons of subscribers and followers, all like you, all just like you. Someone who, you know, blesses me with, you know, their viewership, you know, participates, and is a cool person. We've got some things in common. It is my dream to have just like a squadron of Scots on here, because that was fucking cool. Now we're up to 3 people now. Does the algorithm just reward me for being on here longer? I don't know. For the other 2 guys, I'm taking off. Scott, again, it was a pleasure, but I gotta go. You know how it goes. I got drinks to drink, bitches to fuck, games to play. I will see you all, 3 of you, probably tomorrow. I don't know. Awkward end stream. Next time if I'm alive. Oh, if I'm live. I get you. Peace out, guys.